Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Aviassembly. So, wrong button, sorry. First off, we got some research to do, and one of the first things we're going to do is get better wheels. The next thing I'm going to do I want to get small propellers? I want fuel tanks, that's for sure. We could go for the under propellers, but I feel like that's not going to be worth it right now. I can go for a better rear wheel. You know what? Let's go for a better wing. And then I need resistors for that. There's more stuff up here, obviously. We got the retractable wheels. But let's go into the edit. We got 160 bucks, but really we got a little bit more than that. Actually, you know what? Let's just load this guy in, which is our in-progress build. Delete that. And delete that. And delete that. And delete. I don't even have enough money for the regular. Okay. So, sorry, delete everything again. Start from scratch. Voila. I can put in the expensive wings. I can put in the $300 engine. That leaves me with 35 bucks. I need 50 for this. And would you look at that? That's all I can afford. But this should allow me to hold more weight on that front end. And it takes off beautifully. We got larger wings, which is nice. What is my inventory? It is 55. We could run the 2 large batteries that are needed. I guess we're running those 2 large batteries. I gotta make some money and I gotta get some scrap. But if you look at that, like we've got speed and we've got half a tank of fuel still, which is amazing. Come on. Horrific landing. But oh well. Don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree. Yeah, we hit the tree. Ooh, recovered it. Wow, who thought it was a good idea to give me my pilot's license? That was a horrible idea. More strange readings. Still not sure what to do about those, but we will find out eventually. 82 coins. Would have been nice to fill up on gas, but I forgot. Let's hope we can make it over there in time. Luckily, the wings do have some fuel in them, so like I think that they've got 0.5 units each, so it's 1 unit for 2 wings. But it is just enough fuel to do the trip. And we gotta take off again. Oh gosh. There we go. But this will give me what, 15? Yeah. It's not too bad. 153 coins. Awesome. And 15 scrap. Now, do you guys need anything else? No, so that is the hospital finished. Refuel. We don't need meds, don't need meds, don't need meds. Need fruit. 3 tools. So tools are 25 each. So we're going to see if we can get enough of a plane going that we can get the tools done. Let's see. We could do the straight wings. What's our difference? 0.5 fuel, 1 fuel, strength 3.5, 4 drags down, which is good. Lift is up. We could do either the straight wings or the external fuel tanks. Or the big wheels. And probably the retractable wheels, but I know they're expensive, so you know what? Let's go for the straight wing. And we can go to editing the plane. Delete that. Straight wing. How much are you? 500 bucks, same price. But better, I guess. So, there. We got better tailwings, okay. But I was hoping to get 50. Sorry, it's 25 each for the tools, so 2, 4, 6, 75 total inventory. 75. Not enough money for those tail wings. What about for these tail wings? Yep. And a wheel. And you know what? I'm gonna need the extra wheels. Actually, I don't want the extra wheels. I want more power. Nope, I haven't actually unlocked that. Okay. We'll see. This might fly, it might not fly. Yeah, my front wheels are overloaded just with the weight of the engine. Or sorry, just the weight of the plane. But we got enough lift for this, so that's the important thing. We're going to fly up to here and see if we can get the fruit. Oh, good to know we don't need to land at the hospital anymore. Or at the wind turbines either. But we're going to have to land at Maplewood maybe? Actually, you know what? I think we're going to push all the way to the farm. Because, yeah, we've still got a third of the tank, and we've gone far. Yeah, like now we're hitting low fuel. So refuel, load the cargo. Where am I going with these? To here, right? Yes. Come on, up, up, up. Perfect. Ooh, and some scrap that I must have missed. There we go. I might not have missed. I might not just have flown this route yet. Oh, don't hit it. I hit it. Nah. No, don't hit it. I'm going to hit it again. Okay. Jeez Louise. Really caused me to panic. But surprisingly, they managed to hold things together. What do you guys need? You need 3 tools. 3. Perfect. Nope. You know what? We're just gonna this airport. And we're just going to come on. There we go. Barely clearing over all that, but that's okay. Just making sure there's no scrap along these islands. There we go for the tools. Two big batteries, which means I need 110 space. What do I need here? I need 2 fruits. Come on, up and over. This is an amazing game. I love what the dev did. And there's the money, which is actually a fair bit. And more big batteries. Okay, so you need batteries, you need lumber, you need nothing. Can I load lumber? I can't. I can load 1. I cannot load 1 because it just blew my front tires out. So we'll go back to base and we'll check on the research. We got 10 points, which means I can get another fuel tank, or I can get a better rear wheel or better front wheels. So I guess we'll do better front wheels because we do need that. And okay, so you were 50 bucks. You are 75 bucks each. Ouch. Pain. Pain and suffering. Okay, so how can we increase your functionality? I can actually move you guys out of the way, you out of the way, delete that, grab this, take this and stick you to the back, and that just does not look right. But okay. So your consumption is 4, compared to the consumption of 6. Okay, well, we'll stick these guys on there and we'll see how it does. I do have more space now. We'll see how close to the center of the gravity. Oh, Lord, what? Why do you lean forward? Okay, 1 second. I'll put the wheels on the bottom of the engines. It's not a nice way to do it, but it is a way to do it. It's a very tall airplane, but okay. Yep, sorry. How are we doing on fuel? We're doing okay. You need lumber, you need lumber, you need batteries, you need batteries. So we're going to pick up the batteries and then take them to the lumber. Load cargo. Battery. I forgot that I could only take one. One thing I really should do is I should go over to that city, but I keep putting it off. But it's another Maplewood type location. Actually, delivery, 103 coins, 2 big batteries. Oh, that, 103 bucks. Load. Refuel, please. Now, did you need 2? No. You needed 2. And so did you. I'm going to have to stop at Maplewood and then take those to the lumber mill. Or sorry, not to the lumber mill, to the wind turbine. I'm going to come in sideways again, just so I have a better departure line through that gap. What did I blow out? I blew out one of the back wheels. Okay. I guess. That does make taking off easier without the second wheel. Okay. Awesome. And there goes the second back wheel. There we go. Lots of money, lots of scrap. Works for me. Do you guys not need anything else? Okay. Oh, we'll head back to base. And we'll go into research. I got 15. Could go fuel tanks, could go wheels. I think we're going to go engine. And go into these engines. 10 thrust. So it's pretty much better wood engines. And they have a little bit less aerodynamic drag and fuel consumption. So there's 800 bucks gone. Actually, what we're going to do is we're just going to delete that. Just fix that weird proportionate issue. These give me like real bush plane vibes. fuel's there. There we go, some more money down the drain. And another wheel. And I can't afford anything but these, apparently. Oh yeah, I do have better engine fuel. But I guess we're just going to go like that. 125 space. Ooh, that's enough for 2 batteries. Hopefully this thing has enough power to get this thing off the ground. Come on. Lift, please. Thank you. Do I need 2 batteries somewhere? I need 2 batteries there and 2 batteries there. So I guess that's going to be the first stop is batteries. Still lots of fuel in the system, so we're good and didn't need any more, which is awesome. Okay, refuel, and we're going to load up 2 of these. Please don't break. Well, I guess it was going to happen. Come on, up, up, up. Let's try that again. Okay. So, try that again. Apparently this wheel just doesn't have enough strength. You're done, you're done. So we're gonna fly up there. I'm gonna try and cut through this and just use the ground falling away below me to my advantage. It's struggling to get enough lift, but it's doing it. And I do have it set to the right spot. Yes, good. I got more than enough fuel. It's just now it's a problem of lift. And the only way to fix that is getting better wings. I mean, if you do go faster, you get more lift, but then you burn through more fuel, and it's an interesting cycle. I do have enough fuel to fly around, so we'll do that. Come on, don't do it. Huh. I'm not even gonna question that. So, You need lumber and logs. So I gotta load the lumber. Or I can load the logs. But we'll load the lumber first because I feel like I won't be able to take off with the lumber. Or sorry, with the logs. Yeah, it might be. Those batteries must have weighed a bloody ton, dude. Because I'm not having a problem with the lumber. I'm just having a problem with the batteries. Okay. Like, I still do sink down a little bit, so I need to fix my center of lift. That's just because the plane's super short. That's the problem. Bunch of money. Awesome. We're going to head back to base quickly because I do have a bunch of money. Double check I have no research points. So, I need more lift or more thrust. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to get proper tail wings. Look at that. And then I have more money. So what we're going to do is we're going to get no, I don't want to. I would like one. So turn mirror off. And I just want one extra tank. Turn mirror back on, and I do need some extra. Since when the flip? Okay. Delete this and stick. I'm gonna move this. No, don't do that. Darn it! I didn't want to mirror this. I'm gonna stick you down here and turn mirror back on, and I'm gonna put the big wheel down. You know what? Part of me wants to leave it that way, but we won't. And we're just gonna turn mirror mode off because that's how we're gonna mount the wheel onto this thing. So hopefully back here. I'm gonna move the wheel up a little bit more. Because then it gives me a positive angle of attack. Please don't explode. Okay, why are you saying I got 10,000 to go? Yes. But first thing we're going to do is get batteries. And another thing we're going to have to do is still go over to that over there. fuel, load cargo. Because I know these things weigh a ton. Yep. I need more thrust. That's my explanation. Delete that. Delete that. Turn mirror mode back on. Turn those back on. Grab the wheels. Put these guys back on. How much were those engines? Oh god, they were $400. But yeah, thrust to 10, thrust to 15. So this just gives me more thrust, yeah. And just in the off chance that I might need more thrust, we're going to mount this not to the bottom because that's stupid. But we are going to mount it to the top. And I can always throttle my thrust back. My center of thrust is a little high though, because of that. Look at that beautiful takeoff. It almost looks, if I do this, that my front wheels are attached to the tail. Just a little bit janky. But no. Y'all can't get mad at me if it works properly. And trust me, back in the days, they had some interesting designs for planes. Okay. The goal is going to be hopefully that we can take off straight. Look at that. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost. And we got like an airspeed of 110, which is pretty good. I did refuel, right? I think I had, yeah, I had to have. Come on. Just give it everything you got. I just need to glide over these trees. Or maybe not. Can I make it for, can I roll far enough? No. So I don't have enough gas to make the distance. But I can always get more. There we go. We got 2 tanks of gas. Or 2 spare tanks now. Right? Yeah. So to the wind turbines, please and thank you. And it flies more level with the extra weight on the back, which is nice. It's still not perfect. I mean, we're nosing down. But it doesn't have to be adjusted quite as much. And I would like to be flying on the correct course for the farm, so I don't waste my precious half unit of fuel that I have extra. my fuel is in the red, but I am closer. I'm actually in the 1-7s, not the 2-2s. Come on, over the hill. I just got to make it over the hill. Just enough to prevent myself from crashing. Here's the extra money, which is beautiful. And more damage than they thought. 3 more lumber. Okay, well. We're going to have to load lumber. But we're going to get this place done first. So I need that 1 wooden log. Come on. Yeah, got a nose up here. Spin around this way. I'm not sure if I checked this island, so we'll just check it again. Come on. Up, 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 up. Beautiful. Come on. We just gotta coast it in. Put it down right there. Load cargo. We need 1 wood log. Which means we're actually going to go to this island, this town over this way. So it's right around here. And don't do that. Really? I don't even have words. I am at a lack of words for the stupidity of that one. Like, I'm glad you can look at the map, but you probably shouldn't have given a person with ADHD the ability to look at multiple things at once. Because it can be done, but it just can't be done well. There we go. I'm sorry, what now? Rude. Okay, there we go. Back headed over to Spring Falls, right? Spring Hills, sorry. There we go, nice landing. Yeah, got hit by the earthquake, we know. So what do you guys need? Medicine, fruit, big batteries. Now I should be able to fly the 3,000 meters to here on 1 tank of fuel. Now I did not get the weather station fixed in my playthrough on my own. So we're going to find out what happens when you get this piece of lumber brought in. Thank you for the wood logs, 140 coins. And a nice amount of money. Can you go there and see if they need further assistance? Fun. So they're telling us to head to the mountains, which I'm going to guess is in the snow. But, is that the same item? Yeah, it is the same item. Okay, so you need lumber. you need a bunch of stuff. So we're going to finish off this island, but we'll save that up for next episode. I hope y'all enjoy, and I hope y'all have a great week. And I look forward to seeing the next one. Till then, peace out, and bye.